Hug?
Oh boy. Thought it was Unreal.
Want a special, dear me?
There's some of this.
All right.
MMORPG
Okay.
that's not
I'll
really
just
like
admit
any
straight up,
games
I don't know
I've
what the
probably
fuck
played
with
before.
this.
We're not about
This
leveling,
seems like
questing, and
a
grinding up
joke.
to build
It was a
players
successful
at a higher level.
Kickstarter, and just listen to it for a
Everything is
bit.
about the people and
Stream
the
starter?
interactions between them. Because of this, it's actually the people who play all of the different roles in the game, aside from some really minor things like shops and whatnot. You could become a businessman, for example, or you could be a criminal and try and get that fortune just a little bit faster. You could become a policeman or paramedic, a firefighter, the list
What?
goes on.
Those
In
aren't
each of
things.
these careers, there's a totally separate progression path where you can grow your way through the ranks and unlock new abilities and move your way up. In addition to that, there's even player government where you, the people, are actually going to be able to elect other players into office who can set laws and control taxes and even make their own policies. And fun's really always the main focus here too. We're going to make sure that whatever you're doing is going to be fun and you're going to enjoy doing it. But with that said, we're keeping some things not so much on the traditional arcadey role of MMOs, but going more a little realistic when it comes to weapons, health, and vehicles. That is, vehicles are going to handle like real vehicles, they're going to crash like real vehicles, weapons are going to shoot like the real counterpart in real life. We also understand that you're not always going to want to do something intensive like trying to make money or fight other gangs. So we give a lot that you can do in your downtime too. Fun little social things that don't really need to be done, but you know, why not? There's something fun. Text communication
Grand Theft Auto
exists, but we
6.
sort of downplayed it
Fun
a
is
bit
so
compared to most
subjective.
other MMOs.
Yeah, like
Instead,
simulator.
we're going for
Sniper
voice over IP, which means when you speak into your microphone, your voice is going to be coming out of your character, and your character's mouth will move and everything accordingly. With this, we actually created karaoke bars where you can go and sing and just have a fun time.
Does this seem like a parody of like?
Yeah, like a way
Yeah.
to everything game.
It sounds like the Strafe developers saying like those are actually computers in the background just calculating pi or whatnot.
Yeah.
We even have musical instruments that you can actually play note by note however you like. You can write your own songs, play anything you want. And to make that even better, we have places to play them, concert halls that amplify the
Holy
music
shit.
that you're playing on stage so all your friends can see and watch. You'll even find libraries full of player-written books and art galleries that are displaying art pieces that other people have actually
I've
thrown
seen so
in the
many
game
things
and
that
are
claim
for
to do
sale
things
in the
Yes.
gallery.
I'm
If you're
jaded.
looking for
And I
something a little
also
more action-oriented,
think
but
to
you don't
myself,
have a lot of time
who's
to put
asking
into
for
the
something
game,
like this?
There's fun little mini games
Where I
such
go
as
around and
paintball
live
that
a
you can
normal
play with
life
your friends.
in another.
Well,
Because inevitably, this will devolve into a bunch of people trying to be the
economy
star
and
of the
identity is actually
world,
really
and
quite
so there'll be a
interesting. And the main
non-stop
reason that
amount of just
is that the majority
insanity.
of the items that are for
I
sale
wanna go
in
in
the
there and
PC
shoot
store are
everybody I
actually
see.
made by
Yeah.
players.
Me too.
For example,
trying to,
take
like, live a
t-shirt. If you
mundane
wanted to
life.
actually create a t-shirt, you not only choose the fabric it's made out of, the colors, you can even put symbols on it. And when that is sold,
Stop
in the store,
giving us
whoever buys it
choices.
is going to have that exact piece that you made. What makes this even more interesting is that these items sold in the stores are priced based on supply and demand. So if there's a lot of t-shirts of a certain kind for sale in this one particular store, the price is going to be pretty cheap relative to another store that doesn't have any. Because of this, delivery missions can come into play, and you can actually make money transporting goods from point A to point B.
Which is funny
and
because
selling
that's
them.
what
We
like
even have apps that you can use on your in-game
some people go
smartphone or
crazy
in-game
doing on
computer
games like
to monitor
Eve,
the prices of certain
being
commodities
supply
at any time.
Oh, good.
like people
If
just
you're really into
transport
the business side of things,
goods
though,
from
the
places with
next
low
step
supply
up
to
would
places
probably
with
be
or
real
the other way
estate.
around.
Now, you can buy real estate in the world. Every house that you see in the world is available for purchase. And if you're to buy that, you can use it for yourself, or you can even set it up for rent. Any house that you have that's rented by another player is going to be producing income all the time. And the next step up from there even is factory
This is
ownership.
too open.
Better hope that there's a
It's
big player base
Yeah,
to this,
that's
otherwise
the main
it's
thing
useless.
that relies on.
Yeah.
Why don't I have a
Different
renter?
homes
Because there's
like
only
that.
5
You
people
have
in the world, and
apartments
they're
and
all
houses.
landlords.
Apartments
What
are
if I want to
instance,
fly
meaning
my
that
jet
anybody can
into
have
your
it.
real
To
estate?
your real estate.
When you interact with
Whoops.
an apartment building,
I didn't have insurance, so bye.
apartment.
So it keeps going.
Quite
As
sure
you
this is
described,
like this isn't the Onion Games, is it?
how you can use
Yeah, maybe.
you can use the computer in the world and browse the internet on the computer
And then
in
you
the
can
world
play
in
this
the
game
game.
on the computer.
Oh, meta.
Yeah.
Actually, as a meta joke, there it seems that they put in reality TV with the Twitch icon. Kind of funny. But how is this fun? I don't understand. That's
It's
why
gotta
when I
be
saw
like-
it, I thought it was a parody of like games that try to be too
Trying to be
overreaching,
everything,
but
yeah.
like try to do everything but
There's even a
accomplish
legal
nothing.
thing, so you can help people.
I
But it's
don't know much
apparently
about Second Life, but is it kind of...
Second Life is a fantasy. It makes sense to me.
Okay.
You go in there to be something insane, and everybody walking around is some insane projection of what they believe themselves to be.
All of the police
This game sounds like it has mechanics
What the
in
fuck?
place
Ah, you're making what Walter White
to prevent you from becoming,
That means it's
you know, insane. Like you are in a real simulator, so like to be somebody who's like out there, there will be consequences for it, and
weaponry that other people don't have. For example, you're gonna build arrest other.
So what's the name of this game? Anybody? I'm sorry, he didn't announce it at the beginning, and I didn't. What is it? Is it Identity?
I don't understand.
Yeah. So I wanted to see what you guys thought, and
I just-
same
He
reaction.
just kept going
I
on.
just don't know how it's possible.
I thought it was a parody. By the end, I always thought it would just like have some like little
Sounds like some
point
sort
where
of
you
grad
burst out laughing
project.
because you realized that it was a joke.
If that's a real thing that can happen, I would be intrigued.
How do they stop griefing?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Who is
I don't
not
know.
going to want to go through and be a
I don't know
sociopath
how it doesn't
and kill
turn
people
into
in
That's
their
what
accident.
open
basement?
Yeah.
world video games are
Yeah.
for.
It's why like games that do the similar thing where everything's kind of realistic feeling, but it's a zombie scenario. So like at least that, if somebody wants to go around shooting everybody, that still kind of matches
Yeah.
with the realm.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. I'll be very interested. We'll see.